You know that feeling when winter rolls around? The days get shorter, it gets colder, and suddenly there's this unique kind of physical tension and mental fog. It's like a quiet burden that a lot of us carry. Well, today, we're going to get into exactly why that happens, and, more importantly, how we can find some real relief.
It's a feeling we all know, right? Your shoulders feel a little tighter, your back aches a bit more, everything just feels kind of constricted. I promise you, it's not just in your head. So what's actually going on here? Why does our body react this way as soon as the temperature starts to drop?
Yeah, this winter stress, it really has a way of creeping up on you. It's not one big thing. It's the slow buildup of a lot of little things. It's those tight shoulders you feel when you're at your desk, or that afternoon brain fog you just can't shake. Maybe you find it harder to really, truly relax at night. These are all subtle signs that our body is struggling with the season.
Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on the science of this seasonal slump. Because it's not just a vague feeling. There are very real physiological reasons our bodies feel so different during these colder months.
So it all starts with a really basic survival instinct. When your body gets cold, your muscles automatically contract and tighten up to conserve heat. You know that involuntary hunch you do when you step outside into a chilly wind? That's your body's self-preservation kicking in, trying to keep your core warm.
Now, this constant low-level muscle tension, it creates a domino effect. When your muscles stay tight, your flexibility naturally goes down. And that tension can also squeeze the blood vessels, which slows down your circulation. That makes it harder for all the good stuff, like oxygen and nutrients, to get where they need to go.
And then on top of that physical reaction, we add our own winter habits into the mix. We're just less active, right? We spend a lot more time indoors, usually sitting. And all that inactivity leads directly to that familiar stiffness, soreness, and, yep, that major drain on our energy. It really is the perfect storm for feeling uncomfortable. Okay, I know that all sounds a little bleak, but here's the really good news. We can actively fight back against these effects. We can counteract the cold and the stiffness with the warmth of wellness. And honestly, one of the best ways to do that is through therapeutic massage.
It helps to stop thinking of massage as just a luxury and start seeing it as a strategic tool for your winter health. I mean, look, it directly targets the three main problems we just talked about. It gets that sluggish circulation moving, it manually helps those tense muscles to finally let go, and it has this incredibly soothing effect on your entire nervous system.
And it gets even better. You don't just have to walk in and ask for a generic massage. You can actually pick a specific type of massage that is perfectly tailored to whatever your biggest winter complaint is. This is all about getting personalized, targeted relief.
Okay, let's break this down so you can find your perfect fit. If your main issue is that deep, chronic stiffness, those stubborn knots in your shoulders and lower back, then deep tissue is going to be your best friend. The therapist uses slow, firm pressure to get to those deeper layers of muscle and actually break up the tension, which helps restore your mobility. Now, if you're feeling more of the mental toll, anxiety, stress, trouble sleeping, the Swedish massage is what you want. It uses these gentle, flowing strokes that are designed specifically to calm your nervous system and promote deep relaxation. And of course, for any expecting mothers out there navigating the extra strain of a winter pregnancy, a prenatal massage offers safe, targeted relief. They use supportive positions to ease that back and hip pain and to help reduce swelling.
This brings us to a really important mindset shift. Instead of thinking of massage as a one-time treat you get only when the pain is already bad, what if we reframed it as a consistent part of a preventative winter wellness routine? Okay, so that's the big question, right? If we want to get these amazing preventative benefits, what's the magic number? How often should you actually be doing this to stay ahead of all that tension?
Well, the recommendation is pretty clear. Getting a massage every 3 to 4 weeks during the winter can make a huge difference. See, consistency is the key here. It allows your body to adapt to the seasonal stress instead of just constantly reacting to it.
And the best part is the benefits really build on each other over time. With regular sessions, you'll start to notice you're having fewer of those random aches and tension flare-ups. That leads to better, deeper sleep, which of course helps keep your energy levels up. And all the while, you're maintaining better circulation and flexibility. The result of all of this? A much more stable and positive emotional balance to carry you through the season.
So, how do we tie all this together? It really comes down to this idea of embracing the natural rhythm of the season. Winter is a time for slowing down, and real wellness starts when we actually listen to that and honor that pace. Look, winter isn't something we just have to muscle through and endure. The season itself is kind of telling us to turn inward, to slow down. So making time to care for your body with things like massage isn't about fighting against winter, it's about getting in harmony with it.
And that kind of leaves us with this final thought. In a world that is always demanding that we do more and go faster, maybe the most powerful act of self-care is just giving ourselves permission to pause, to be still, and to let someone else take care of us for a little while. It's a simple idea, but it's one that can make all the difference in navigating that quiet burden of winter.